Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you're watching TTV News, some latest events in the province. And now come to details. Ladies and gentlemen, on the afternoon of April 1st, Mr. Nguyễn Hồng Thanh, acting chairman of the Broso People Committee and chairman of the Broso Evaluation and Commendation Council, chaired the conference meeting of the Council to review and provide opinion on various matters related to the summary evaluation and commendation activities in 2024.
After meeting, the members of the Provincial Evaluation and Commendation Council reviewed and provided opinions on the draft plan for organizing the 2024 Provincial Evaluation and Commendation Summary Conference. They also considered a proposal for awarding the title of Hero of the People's Armed Forces and the Glorious Youth Volunteer Medal, as well as the national and provincial level commendations and the evaluation flag of the Provincial People's Committee for the 2020 and 2025 period. Following discussions and the feedback, the council members voted to approve the above-mentioned contents. Additionally, the review video reports showcasing exemplary individuals who will be featured at the conference also. In conclusion, the acting chairman of Provincial People's Committee and chairman of Provincial Evaluation and Commendation Council, Mr. Nguyễn Hồng Thanh, urged the council members to promptly finalize the necessary documents and proceed with the next steps in accordance with established procedures for submission for the competent authorities for consideration and decision making.
The People Committee of the province has just issued a plan to reorganize administrative unit at the communal level within the province, aiming to streamline the apparatus at hand, the effectiveness and efficiency of state management, and improve the quality of service for the people. Accordingly, the province will review and assess the current status of the communal level administrative unit within each jurisdiction, while basing its decision on criteria such as natural area, population size, and the proportion of communal level administrative unit to be reduced in line with the central government orientation. This will have a option for merging and adjusting administrative boundaries that are suitable to the actual situation. The proposal will also involve collecting opinion from the public and social-political organizations to ensure broad consensus before submitting it to the competent authority for consideration and decision.
Phase number 2 of the irrigation project of the western side of Vàm Cỏ Đông River is currently underway with a total investment of 600 billion Vietnam dong, and in 2025 alone, the project has been allocated a capital plan for 15.5 billion Vietnam dong. And as of mid-March, construction has been begun on the 4 out of the 14 bidding packages. The remaining packages have completed design approvals and will be implemented once cost estimates are finalized. And to date, over 8.5 billion Vietnam dong has been disbursed, equivalent to 55.09% of the year plan budget. And to ensure the project progress and funding, the TayNinhTV Provincial People's Committee has submitted an official request to the central government for adjustments and additions to the medium-term public investment plan for 2021 to 2025, as well as the allocation of the central budget funds for 2025. And this aims to accelerate the process completion, support sustainable agricultural development, and secure water resources for irrigation in the region.
Ladies and gentlemen, to enhance the competitiveness of the rice industry, TayNinhTV province is currently focusing on establishing a lean production and consumption chain. This initiative has brought significant benefit to farmers.
In order to enhance the competitiveness of the rice industry, in recent years, the province has focused on implementing the supply chain linkages for production and consumption, with many businesses participating in production linkages, bringing the significant benefits to farmers. Currently, we have thousands of cooperative or linkage groups where the farmers connect with each other to create the large production volumes with the same standards, using the same types of rice for processing and export also. Notably, the province has also approved a major linkage project called the Vietnam Gold Rice Project, which has provided nearly 10 billion Vietnam dong in support to businesses for investment in machinery and equipment, along with other policies for businesses, while also supporting the farmers with the costs for fertilizers, plant protection products and seeds to create a linkage support chain. And currently, Vietnam Corn Rice Production and Tradition Joint Stock Company is linking with more than 700 farming households in various localities, including the Trang Bang town and the district of Gò Dầu, Bến Cầu and Châu Thanh, covering an area of more than 2,000 hectares. And this model is currently demonstrating very high efficiency. Since joining Vietnam Corn Rice Linkage Group, we have found it very effective and positive for the farmers. Đức Thanh Company provides support with the fertilizer, pesticides, and technical teams, and when participating, there are technicians who visit the fields to support the farmer during difficult times and pest outbreaks. Meanwhile, the Vietnam Corn Rice Company guaranteed the product purchase at the stable prices, so the farmers are very enthusiastic. Through these policies, our company has received 100% of support for consulting costs from the government and partial support for the costs related to infrastructure during our investment in machinery systems, as well as storage and transportation system. Most importantly, the government has subsidized for 30% of the cost of agricultural imports and seized for the farmers to participate in our supply chain and thereby improving the productivity and profitability during the cultivation. We also encouraging the businesses to invest in tea processing, producing the higher value rice varieties for export and some premium products through the production linkages, increasing the value in the field so that the farmers can feel secure in the rice production. It can be seen that the linkage model in rice production and consumption being implemented in the province have brought positive changes in helping the farmers increase income and develop sustainable production.
Among the national economic development goals for any minority and mountainous region, six have been achieved or surpassed. Despite this accomplishment, the implementation of the 2021-2035 National Target Program still faces challenges including legal obstacles, delays in budget allocation, and slow disbursement of funds. In his concluding remark at the meeting, Deputy Prime Minister Hồng Hà emphasized that 2025 marked the final year of the plan. He urged ministry, sector, and local authority to review their desired targets and tasks for the 2021-2035 period. He called for coordinated effort to sustain and enhance the key target while striving to complete outstanding ones. To fulfill the goals set by the National Assembly. The Deputy Prime Minister also stressed the importance of preventing disruptions in the implementation of the three National Target Program, particularly as locality undergo administrative merge at the commune and provincial levels without district-level administration. He directed ministry, sector, and local authority to prioritize resolving obstacles related to budget allocation and disbursement in accordance with the plan.
And to ensure a stable water supply for residents during the hot weather, the center has strengthened management efforts and implement the appropriate technical solution. And this includes regularly inspecting, maintaining, and servicing machinery and equipment at the water supply facilities. Additionally, special departments have been instructed to assign technical staff to closely monitor weather conditions, determine optimal periods for the water quality, and proactively store the water in reservoirs. And this measures aim to ensure sufficient water resources for the clean water production, even in cases of locality shortages.
Ladies and gentlemen, from its humble beginning with limited resources, the province's electricity networks had gradually expanded, bringing light to rural areas, supporting reduction and improving quality of life. Nearly half a century has passed, and TayNinh's power sector has ensured a stable energy supply, playing a crucial role in the province's rapid development during the era of integration. After the historic event of April 30, 1975, the TayNinh Power Company was established early on by taking over the electricity system from the previous regime. At that time, there were only about 4,000 households using electricity, with commercial electricity output reaching 3.8 million kilowatts per year. In the following years, the TayNinhTV power sector developed strongly. The power grid not only expanded in scale but also became an important driving force, promoting sustainable socio-economic development in the province. Over the past 50 years, the power sector has invested in building and operating the power grid with a total capital of 5,173 billion Vietnam dong. The scale of the power grid system has increased 208 times compared to 1975. Besides investing in power grid development, the power sector has also promoted technology application and improved customer service quality. Currently, when power issue occurs, customer can immediately connect with the power company through the customer care hotline. When the power system encounters problem, our company contacts the customer care hotline of the power company. Immediately after that, the power company may contact and get the preliminary understanding of the cause and send two technical staff to the site to check and guide the handling of incident to restore power promptly. In general, the power supply and customer support in Trảng Bàng Industrial Park is good, very quick and timely. In addition to ensure power supply and stabilizing living conditions and economic development for the people of the entire province, the TayNinhTV power sector also actively implements social welfare activity and environmental protection. Furthermore, social welfare activities such as visiting and giving gifts to disadvantaged and single parents families are always a concern for the provincial power sector, demonstrating the power industry responsibility to the community. I see that first the state and then the staff at the district power company here have helped me. I'm very grateful. I feel very happy. In the past, if there were minor electricity issue, I would have to borrow or hire someone else, not asking anyone for help. But now the power company have like this, so I can use electricity safely. I'm very happy and grateful. Half a century after Liberation Day, electricity continues to rise daily, continuing to be important driving force for the rapid and sustainable development, steadily advancing on the journey of integration and reaching further. To rapidly prevent control non-communicable disease, the TayNinhTV Department of Health has implemented several solutions to improve public health and reduce this risk of illness. The measures include actively and regularly providing timely and accurate information on disease situation, strengthening communication activity to raise public awareness of the risks and preventive measures for non-communicable disease, encouraging a healthy lifestyle by maintaining a balanced diet, increasing physical activity, and limiting the use of stimulants.
And the Department of Forestry and Forest Protection under Ministry of Agriculture and Environment has issued a level 5 extremely dangerous level forest fire warning for several forested areas in Bến Cầu, U Minh Châu districts and Hoa Thành Town. So, additionally, all the forest areas have been classified under level 4, the dangerous level warnings, including Châu Thành, Gò Dầu, Tân Biên, and Tân Châu districts, as well as Trảng Bàng Town and Tân City. In response to this situation, the Department of Forestry and Forest Protection has urged management agencies to proactively coordinate with forest owners in developing fire prevention and fighting plans and preparing for the fire-related emergencies and preventing the forest encroachment during the dry season. Authorities are also required to intensify public awareness campaigns on the forest protection and strictly implement the four-on-the-spot principle to ensure the timely response in case of incidents happen.
Starting from June 1, 2035, when requesting a resale or replacement of a health insurance card, participants will be guided to use the VSSID or VNEID application or chip-based citizen ID. Instead of the physical card for medical examination and treatment, a new physical health insurance card will only be issued to those who cannot install VSSID, VNEID, or do not have a chip-based citizen ID. Internet or medical facility now accept chip-based citizen ID or digital health insurance card image via VSSID and VNEID instead of paper health insurance cards. As of now, more than 980,000 citizen IDs in the province have been successfully synced with valid health insurance cards, achieving a verification rate of over 99.2%. Ladies and gentlemen, in recent time, the Administrative Procedure Reception and Result Processing Unit of TayNinhTV has effectively implemented the one-stop shop and interconnected one-stop shop mechanism. This has greatly improved the efficiency of administrative procedure, bringing satisfaction to both citizens and business. In recent time, the application of electronic one-stop software and all approval service for receiving and resolving administrative procedure for organizations and individuals has been seriously implemented by the one-stop reception and result return department of the city. The city has also applied a 50% reduction in fees and charges when citizens conduct administrative transactions online, have been to encourage an increase in the number of online submissions. Implementing administrative procedure does not require contacting the one-stop department at various levels, but can be done by submitting online from home, making online payment and receiving electronic result over the internet at time when citizens can operate. To improve service quality of result and civil servants at the one-stop department always maintain the dedicated, friendly, and thorough work attitude when resolving tasks, answering quick and accurate processing of file and procedure, building trust and satisfaction for citizens and business. The staff here generally provide enthusiastic guidance and reception. For anything missing, they guide me to supplement and they resolve matter quickly. Generally speaking, the service style here is enthusiastic, and I hope it continue to develop better to create favorable conditions for all people who come here to complete procedure quickly. Submitting document online is very convenient in that I don't have to travel much. I really like that cost are reduced. When I pay online, I get a 50% discount compared to submitting in person. So I'm very satisfied with this. The relevant efforts of the one-stop department of the city in recent time have been bringing many positive results, contributing to improving the quality of administrative service and building a friendly, approachable, and responsible image of the city government of the hearts of citizens and businesses. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.